them out, bring them out. Bring 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 them out, bring them out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
We
Bring
all
them out, bring them
tonight,
out.
come on.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They're on it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
65 cat, 65 cat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before. He gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
2-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Set. Rig it. Hook.
Trying the left side with Sampson. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Viking 18. Ready.
First carry here for the rookie from Texas Christian. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Get up. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Pioneer. Deputy. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
I'll throw it. This one's to Schultz, out right side. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. Cowboy.
Hand off to Sampson. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Steady.
4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end is.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Harrison. At the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready? Ready, ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Through the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready up.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready?
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Check, smash, check, smash! Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Japanese! Cougar 19! Dragon 60! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler! 79 Broncos!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go now! 19 Dragon, Mustang 19!
To throw here on first down. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, here we go! 6 pace!
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
8-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Come on, set! Prep, go street! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! 18 Pioneer! 19 tight, 19 tight!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jacorian Bennett has it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. Push for the end zone. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? flex, hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
Okay, ready?
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Mike, ready. 19, 18.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Let's go.
Dose of the hurry up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
A throw here on 1st. On the screen, this is Sampson. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18
So early
Cardinal.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Tag. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth and forever coming up.
19 tight. Cougar 19. Street. Buffalo 18. '70 Ranger.
They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight, and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall off.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. this in for the score. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. A Falcon has it. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick in return.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Go.
He'll work against the blitz. He's got London left side. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's get ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. Great run here. He's across the 35. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, 6 big points on the board. Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. That's caught by A.J. Brown. into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts a chance to run here. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70, Ready?
It's Sampson running out of the gun. It looks like they're getting about 2 on the opening play of this drive. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's making a bid for it. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
Here's a throw. Got it, man. It's London. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
ready. Set.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Tag. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
One last play before the break.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Get your money up.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready up.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Rig and look. Cougar 19. Set. Hurt. Set. Hurt. Hey. Alert. Reload. Smash. Rig it. 70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, that he just showed it off.
Hurts on 1st down. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Go!
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set up, go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's got it near the 8. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit they face. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He is down to the 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Barkley on 1st down and more. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Jake Elliott on.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Liking 8. Ready.
They're going play action. That one's complete to London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup.
Panther 60, Panther
2nd and
60.
2 at the 43-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Check, hurt. 3, Big Lion. Trap 60, 19. 18. Go.
And off here to Sampson. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll pick up those 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Dragon 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Buffalo 18.
It's now 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Buying some time right. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Sends this to the end zone. Big man showing up the yards. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in me, I
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Route 68.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Go! Go!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain.
Offense to the line fast.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Here's Sampson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, shot. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to get to Robinson. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
On the ball, now.
Offense up to the line fast.
Tackled at the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
3,
2nd and
check,
5.
Panther. '79 Broncos. Hut.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking, 18. Go.
On the carry, it's Sampson. He's back in first down, grab and still going. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Watch the bang.
They're going to pass it here. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it down from 37.
Hey, let's go. 63.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Great, set.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throwing for Hurts. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
17 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Tag. 60 Eagle. 19 Lion.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
We're watching watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
We've set it down from the 37.
Great. Set.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, Silver.
Hurts trying to get on second down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
Throw here, third down. Chased out to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This will be the final play of the game. They'll run for it with Barkley. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to be chased down about a step before that goal line. Well, Brock, it wouldn't have affected the outcome, but what an effort defensively all the way to the end as this game is over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.